Good evening and welcome into Lancer Live, coming to you live from inside Alumni Gymnasium. My name is Sammy O'Brien. Alongside me is my partner Ryan Agdassi for our first basketball broadcast since early 2021, almost a year-long hiatus of these basketball streams.
Oh yeah, Sammy, it's been a ride for these group of Lancers navigating the pandemic. Lots of practices and scrimmages, but they're coming in strong, 8-2, 64 in the state. And they're ready for a battle against the 7-3 Bellarmine Bells.
And as the starting lineups are going to get announced, give you a little preview on both teams. The St. Francis Lancers, as Ryan said right before, coming in 8-2, 64 in the state, second in CCS Division II. They're very up high in the WCAL rankings as well. And the Bellarmine Bells are 7-3, 115th in the state, second in CCS. In CCS Division I, excuse me.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are highly ranked, so this will be a good game for sure.
Yeah, the Lancers are coming off a 65-55 win over Santa Cruz just last week in the St. Francis Holiday Tournament. As the Bellarmine Bells are coming off a tough 52-47 loss just a couple days ago against the Valley Christian Wildcat. Starting lineup for the Lancers, you have five seniors out there. You got number 13, John Frazier, number 5, Vince Behringer, 14, Harlan Banks, 22, Isaiah Kerr, and number 2, Brian Lundy, excuse me. As Frazier's going to hit the tip, it's going to be a chase as Pearson is going to put it up and in for the Bells to give them an early 2-0 lead. Behringer from deep. He's going to connect on his first shot of the game.
Good answer for St. Francis, getting on top 3-2 with the early lead.
Yeah, Behringer's played a great role of that stretch 5 this season.
Absolutely.
Knocked away by Behringer, picked up by Kerr. Kerr's gonna drive in on a man, go up. Gonna rim out just short. Broulette's gonna drive and kick. Broulette's working on Banks. Banks with some good defense. Broulette's shot is gonna rim out. Offensive board. Foul is going to be on number 5, Vince Behringer, as Nick Porgette's going to go for the line for 2 for the Bells.
Yeah, it seemed like it was good defense by St. Francis to start that, but the Bellarmine Bells persisted and drew a foul. 2 shots.
Yeah, a little sloppy play there, not being able to come down with a rebound. Might cost Lancers a couple points.
Yeah, it's important to get the rebound after doing some good defense. Finishing.
Corbett's going to go 2 for 2 from the line. Give the Bells an early 4-3 lead. Sloppy pass from Lundy. As Broulette's going to drive and kick. Pearson looking for something. Great defense by Kerr. 12 on the shot clock. As Teresi drives in, gets a man to jump, deflected by Kerr. Corner 3 from Pearson's going to be no good, but another rebound from the Bells.
These Bells know how to get offensive rebounds, Sammy.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of fight right now, and the Lancers don't seem ready for it.
Absolutely.
Another sloppy play for the Lancers, but they are going to recover. As Lundy goes up with it, it's going to be a little short. And Bell's got a 3-on-1 fast break. And they executed that 3-man weave to almost perfection.
Great execution there by the Bellarmine Bells.
Behringer for 3. A little short off the front iron. Corbett with the rebound. Pearson's 3 is up and good to give the Bells they're going to jump out to an early 8-point lead as Coach Mike Meltil is going to take his first time out of the game.
Yeah, St. Francis needs to talk this one out. Down 8 in first few minutes. It seemed like they were doing some good things until otherwise. These Bellarmine Bells take advantage of every opportunity given to them.
Yeah, that first minute was pretty good. Yeah, that Behringer 3, they had a couple of good stops, but then I don't think they've gotten a defensive rebound since that.
Yeah, exactly. And expect Vince Behringer to shoot the ball from distance a lot more tonight. He is the 3-point record holder for the St. Francis Lancers, which he set this past spring.
Banks going to inbound to Kerr after the timeout. Banks to Kerr on the wing. Kerr's going to drive in. Going to slip by and kick to Lundy. Lundy going to kick to Banks. Banks hop stepping in, has nothing. Has Behringer out on the top of the key. Kerr for 3, well short. Good rebound by. And Lundy's going to put up the free throw line jump shot right as the shot clock expires. Great hustle from Harlan Banks there.
Yeah, good resolve by Harlan Banks.
Great defense by Kerr, causing some disruption.
You can tell he's upset from that missed shot just now. But he's been a force on defense.
Shots deflected by Frazier, but it does not matter as the Bells grab their 7th offensive rebound already, just 4 minutes into the game, and that's why they are up 8 already. Frazier's going to put up a 3, and he's going to knock it down. The Lancers bigs quickly are showing how well they can stretch the floor.
Yeah, they know how to shoot for sure. Can't say the same for every basketball player.
Frazier's going to try and take a charge. You get a no call. Shot's going to miss. Kerr with the board. Lancers coming down the board. Behringer for 3 once again. That one's long, and it's going to fall out of bounds.
Yeah, the right idea there. But right now, momentum is certainly in St. Francis' way. They called a timeout at seemingly the right time, and let's see how situation plays out.
Yeah, a couple Lancer reserves have checked in. Junior TJ Motil and freshman Dallas Washington are now in the game. And Washington's going to get a steal right off the bat. Bells do a great job of stopping the fast break, as John Frazier's going to be wide open underneath on the assist from TJ Motil to bring the Lancers back within 3 with just under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Good find there by TJ Motil.
Alvarez is going to drive and kick to Teresi. Teresi's going to put up a 3 guarded well by Washington. He's going to barely skin the rim and be thrown out of bounds by Teresi off of Kerr. It looks like Teresi's foot may have been on the white out of bounds line there. But regardless of the call, it is Bell ball. Launder to inbound to Corbett. His shot's going to be no good. Rebounded by Washington. Motil's going to kick to Kerr. Kerr's going to hit Frazier. Frazier back to Kerr. Kerr from deep. Well short once again. That's not what you want to see as Gavin Everett's going to the table to check in for the Lancers.
Seems like St. Francis is a bit 3-ball happy so far to start the game. Haven't been as successful as they have in previous games. But we do know they're capable. Let's see how they bounce back from that.
Yeah, we know they're very capable of that. We saw that over their last 3-game stretch here at the St. Francis Holiday Tournament. As Motil's going to set up the offense, get a screen from Hepburger. Going to drive in, put one up, draw a foul, and TJ Motil's going to go to the line for 2.
So first trip to the line for St. Francis.
Motil's first free throw is going to rim out. TJ Motil, Ryan, he's a second-year varsity player, only a junior, so he's got another year left next year. But he's done a great job playing the 6-man role this year and last year.
No doubt. He's a filling of this St. Francis team.
Yeah, he's a great floor general guard that knows how to run an offense.
Absolutely. Come in when you call him. Sort of like Andre Iguodala for the Golden State Warriors. They're playing tonight as well.
I agree. Corbett's going to kick to Teresi. Teresi's going to spin inside, put up a contested shot. But a foul's going to be called on Nate Hepburger, number 24. And Teresi's going to go to the line for 2. Or excuse me, Brendan Launder at the line for 2. And Ryan, the Lancers have a young lineup in right now. You got 3 juniors, a freshman, and only 1 senior.
Yeah, this team is really young. You got Dallas Washington, like you said, he's a freshman on varsity. This team has a bright future ahead of them.
Launder's free throw is no good, rebounded by Washington. Kerr's going to cross half court, just a minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Frazier's going to hand off to Motil. He's going to dump it off inside. Awkward pass. Frazier's going to be able to recover, give it back to Kerr. He's going to drive in and Launder's going to get called for the reach-in foul. It's going to give the Lancers a baseline inbound. Safety valve pass to Kerr. As he gets to Motil, he's going to put up a three. It looks good. It's going to be just short. Sloppy pass. Great save. Great hustle by Dallas Washington. As Gavin Everett's going to use his body and put up the hard layup. Tough layup.
Great effort play right there by Dallas Washington to save the play.
The Lancers are going to get a bit of momentum on a 2-on-1 fast break. Motil's going to throw it up for Washington, and he's going to draw the and one and give the Lancers their first lead of the night.
What a sequence of events. Good steal by TJ Modal, and then talk about alley-oop to the big man, Dallas Washington. And he produced 15-14 and one.
Yeah, Lancers has done a great job in this first quarter of producing off Bell turnovers.
Yeah, they've kept their composure, stayed calm, especially after the first few minutes of being down by quite a bit. Right now, they control their own destiny.
Washington free throws is going to rim out. It's going to be hit out by Frazier. And Motil's going to draw a hard foul. As he goes down, seems to be okay. Motil's going to get the inbound, give it to Everett. Everett's going to swing it to Washington. Screen from Frazier. But an illegal screen. It's going to be called on John Frazier.
You got to eliminate the careless mistakes if you want to win basketball games.
Yeah, and illegal screens are definitely one of them. As you're essentially wasting a possession in a way.
Absolutely.
Alvarez is going to cross half court with just under a minute to go in this first quarter. Lancers lead by 1. Pearson's going to give it back to Alvarez. Alvarez working on it. Backs up. He's going to drive in. Kick. Stressi's three is going to be off the back iron. No good. Foul is going to be called on TJ Motil. Kind of a bang-bang play there, and I don't know if a foul was really necessary on that one.
I don't know about that one.
Pearson's three is going to be no good. Rebounded by Washington. Motil's going to throw it to Everett. Everett's going to drive in. Flip it up. It's going to be no good. Kicks out to Kerr. To Motil from deep. Off the back iron and no good. Bells get the rebound, and Kerr's going to pick up an unnecessary foul. He did kind of stop a fast break, though. I'll give him that, but that's just a foul that you can't add.
Yeah. Those loose ball fouls that really hurt you.
Yeah, the team fouls are already adding up quickly. Lancers with 5, Bells with 4. As Alvarez is going to bring this up, guarded by Lundy with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
It's been a tight first quarter. Without a doubt.
It has. And Kerr's going to pick up his second foul in 10 seconds, which is not what you want, as Isaiah Kerr is easily the Lancers' best player, already committed to the University of Montana just a couple weeks before the season started.
Oh, yeah, he's going places for sure, and he has his eyes set to the NCAA.
Alvarez looking for an inbound. He's going to throw the safety pass to Pearson. Pearson's going to swing it. Open three from Brulette is going to be no good. Brulette's going to get his own board. Flip it up at the buzzer. No good. And the Lancers are going to have a 15-14 lead over the Bellarmine Bells with 1 quarter done here in Mountain View, California.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed it when they were down, 8 or 9 earlier before when they called the timeout, but they translated well after that. 15-14, scoreboard shows, Lancers on top.
Yeah, the Lancers went on a 12-3 run there, I believe, to end that quarter. I think it was 11-3, just 3 minutes into the game, yeah.
It's all the effort plays that really added up for St. Francis. Those steals, especially good hustle by Dallas Washington, TJ Motil, and that produced.
Yeah, I agree. A couple things the Lancers need to clean up, though, on the loose ball, unnecessary fouls. You saw Kerr get one. Motil had one. There's been a couple other there. And then cleaning up the chucking up of threes, I guess.
Yeah, got a couple air balls, but you got to either shoot better, per se, or have a better shot selection. I think they should do a better shot selection, Sammy.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely what you have to focus on if you want to win a basketball game.
Absolutely. I liked it when they extended the plays and found Frazier for the easy layup. That's how you get easy points, and that's what they should be doing.
Yeah, another thing they definitely need to clean up is getting defensive rebounds. They probably let up 8 offensive rebounds there. They cleaned it up at the second half of that first quarter.
It's also a testament to how great the Bellarmine Bells are at defense, which you just saw they got a steal.
Yeah, I agree. Sloppy pass by Hepburger is going to made up once again by himself with a great block.
Great block, great anticipation by Nate Hepburger, the junior. All 6'3" of him got that block.
Lunder's inbound pass. It's going to be fumbled by Pearson and stolen by Kerr. Kerr's going to kick to Washington. Washington's going to put up a contested 3. It's going to rim up and in.
So St. Francis finding more three-point success, that time by Dallas Washington, who's arguably been the player of the game so far, Sammy.
Yeah, I agree. He's gotten probably 3 or 4 rebounds so far as well to go along with that 3. Brulette being guarded by working on Hepburger. Hepburger's going to get a second block of the game. Great double team by the Lancers, as Hepburger and Lundy are going to force a jump ball. Bellarmine does have possession, so they're going to get a baseline inbound, but great hustle, great defense from the Lancers right there.
Great hustle, for sure. Hepburger really wanted that one, and it's going to be...
Brulette's going to draw a foul inside.
Yeah, so St. Francis has had some foul trouble thus far in the game. They are up 4, though. They're gonna, if they want to keep the lead, they're gonna want to limit the fouls and unnecessary careless turnovers.
Yeah, that foul is gonna put the Bells into the bonus, however, as the Lancers already have 7 fouls in the half.
Unfortunate for St. Francis. These are gifts they're giving to the Bellarmine Bells.
Yeah, especially if you make a non-shooting foul, then that puts them on the line with a 1-and-1, which is free points, basically, if they can convert.
Yeah, can't describe it any better than that. Free points.
Roulette's gonna switch the second free throw. Lundy's gonna hand it off to Behringer. Behringer's gonna get Kerr on the back cut. He's gonna go up for an acrobatic finish. Gonna be no good, but he is gonna draw a late foul call.
Made something out of nothing right there, and Coach Motil will certainly accept a trip to the line as Boladala checks in.
First free throw from Kerr is no good.
Hepburger checks out.
Kerr's second free throw is no good as well, but Washington's going to come down with the offensive rebound.
Once again, showing great hustle.
Yeah. Cross-court pass to Behringer as he puts up a deep 3. No good once again. Great rebound. Washington for 3. He's going to hit. And that's going to give the Lancers a 6-point lead with 6:33 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, Dallas Washington, Sammy, he has the hot hand right now in this offense.
Yeah, he's hit a pair of 3. Yeah, he's hit a pair of 3-pointers this quarter, giving the Lancers the offensive boost they need.
Yeah, it seems like they aren't getting much 3-point success outside of Dallas Washington, but Dallas, he's been the spark. Expect him to shoot the ball more.
Ryan, Dallas Washington is the Lancers' leading scorer right now with 10 points.
That explains it. He has half of the St. Francis points, and he's shown that hustle on the other side of the ball. He's a player of the game so far. Expect him to continue contributing on both sides of the ball.
Steal by Curry. He's going to draw a foul from Launder to stop the fast break. Great hustle play there. You saw the bench love that one. And I know Coach Montiel loved that one too.
Absolutely. Gotta love hustle plays like that where he gives to your offense.
Lundy's going to give it to Kerr in the post. Kerr's going to swing it across court. Washington for three again. He connects. Dallas Washington with 13 points in the first half.
Yeah, so 13 points. Set several three-pointers this far. You can tell this is his game.
Alvarez is going to give it to Launder. Launder to Valbuena for three, no good. Lancers are going to retain possession as the ball's going to roll out of bounds. Gogo is going to give to Kerr. Kerr's going to try and drive in, get nothing, kick it back to Behringer. Behringer to Washington, to Araglobo in the post. He's going to go up and under for the reverse, no good. Rebound by Brulette, but then another loose ball foul on the Lancers. So that's going to be a 1-and-1 for Theron Brulette.
I don't know about you, Sammy, but I want to see Dallas Washington shoot it a few more times tonight.
Yeah, he's 5 from the 5. He's 5 for 5 from the floor tonight. I don't see why you wouldn't keep letting him shoot.
I know, you can't get much better than that.
Brulette makes the first 1-and-1. It's going to earn him a second shot.
Seems like the majority of these Bellarmine Bells points are coming from the free throw line. St. Francis, on the other hand, are earning their points.
Yeah, that would definitely explain it. The Lancers have 8 fouls in this first half. Lundy's shot is going to be no good off the back rim as Brulette's going to get the board. Going to throw it to Alvarez on the back cut. He's going to kick to Launder. Corbett's going to give it to Brulette. Brulette for three. He's going to hit it. And just like that, the Bellarmine Bells are right back in this thing.
Yeah, I can't get too comfortable for St. Francis. As Kerr's driving down.
Lundy's going to drive in, put up a fadeaway shot. Not close. Just sloppy, bad shots that the Lancers keep taking. And that's keeping the Bells in this game. Brulette's three again is good. He's 2 for 2 on his last 2 shots to bring the Bells back within 1. Yeah. As the Lancers have gone a bit of a cold streak. You can kind of see Dallas Washington's calling for the ball. He's got the hot hand. He's 5 for 5 right now.
Yeah, he wants that ball. Go get
Colin
it.
Banks is going to drive and kick to Eric Globo. Eric Globo's three is no good. Board by Washington. And that one's going to be stolen by Jaeb. Stolen right back by the Lancers, though. A lot of sloppy play going on right now.
Great hustle by Bola.
Lundy's going to drive in, throw up a shot over his shoulder, and he's going to make it. Give the Lancers the 3-point lead.
That was picturesque right there.
Blocking foul called on the Lancers. That's their 9th of the half, one more, and then the Bellarmine Bells will be in double bonus. Chris Jibe is going to shoot a 1-and-1 for the Bells, down 3 with 3:36 to go in the first half.
Yeah, imagine how this game would unfold if it wasn't so St. Francis turnover and foul heavy.
Yeah, they definitely need to clean up the sloppiness. Crew's going to drive in, put up a little floater, no good. Rebounded by Corbett. That one may have been a backcourt violation. No call from the refs. Double team trap by Washington and Kerr. Corbett's going to kick to Launder. His three is up and good. That's going to tie the game at 26 with a little over 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, tie game.
Crew's going to shoot a three short off the front rim again. He's 0 for 3 from behind the arc tonight. But he's going to make a great stuff block. As Montill's going to throw it down to Banks, and Banks is going to drive in, put it up, put in the easy layup. Give the Lancers a 2-point lead. And that block right there is going on Isaiah Kerr's mixtape for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see that. That was great reaction to his miss for sure.
Good shot defense by TJ Motil. He's going to run the fast break. He's going to drive in, kick to Banks. Banks is going to drive in, go up with the left hand and put it up and in. Lancers by 4. Double team from Eric Globo and Banks. Broulette's going to drive in. They're going to draw the foul on Eric Globo. Broulette's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is also up and good. Lancers have a 2-point lead as Gavin Everett brings up the ball with 1 minute and 52 seconds to go in the first half.
Just over 100 seconds left to go in the first half. Let's see if St. Francis can end on a good note.
Banks on the right wing is going to drive, get a spin, put up the layup, and he's going to knock it down. Harlan Banks, Ryan, he's such a consistent player. He's a smart player. He's been putting up good shots all night for the Lancers, and he's part of the reason why they have this 4-point lead.
Absolutely. I might even go to say that he's the smartest player on this team. And he's been showing it all game, all season, and all career long.
Yeah, I agree.
He'll be going to New York University next year.
Everett's going to give it to Banks. Motil in the corner with 60 seconds to go. Motil's going to dump it off to Eric Globo underneath. He's going to put it in with the left hand off the glass. Good. It's good back and forth play we're seeing right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both teams have cleaned up their play. Knocked out by Motil. Recovered right back by Corbett. He's going to lay it up and in.
Now it's just a matter of who gets the last laugh.
Does not seem like the Lancers are going to go 2 for 1 here. Washington's going to throw a sloppy pass, and that's going to be a backcourt violation on the Lancers with 21.5 seconds to go.
So it seems like other Lancers besides Dallas Washington are getting success, scoring at least.
Broulette guarded by Banks with just under 10 to go. Broulette's going to give to Alvarez. He's going to put up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Corbett. Sent back by Washington, but there was a foul by Gavin Everett just about a half second before. So Corbett's going to go to the line for 2. 3.5 seconds to go in the first half.
So 3.5 seconds on the shot on the game clock after this.
Yeah, Lancers are going to have to go quick if they want to get up a decent shot. Lancers by 1 with 3 seconds to go. Motil's going to take the ball up. 1 second. Fires up a shot. No good. The St. Francis Lancers have a 1-point lead over the Bellarmine Bells going into halftime. We'll see you back here in just a few short minutes.
Yeah, we'll be with you shortly. 34-33, St. Francis on top. For three-pointers is no easy task. And expect him to come off the bench and continue excelling.
Frazier to throw it underneath for Lundy, and he's going to make the contested layup. Launder's going to come up fast for the Bells. Tracy's going to drive and kick to Corbett. Broulette's free throw jump shot is up and good. Lancers by 1, 6:40 to go.
It's been a back and forth game so far. Just a matter of who wants it more.
And this is what you expect to see from rivalry matchups like these. Frazier pump fake and drive. Layup is up and good underneath Corbett.
Good hustle move by John Frazier right there.
The big man showing his versatility there. Able to get by the defender and put in the layup. Contested three from Launder is good to tie the game at 40 apiece. Just under 6 to go. Kerr's going to give it cross court to Banks. Frazier's going to pump fake at the top of the key, looking for a back cutter, doesn't have it. Kerr's going to drive in, kick to Behringer. Behringer dribbled pull up. It's a little long. Deflection and steal. Kerr's got it on the fast break for the Lancers. He's going to give it to Behringer in the corner. Behringer's three is up and short again. Great hustle play by Harlan Banks to force the jump ball. Lancers were able to Lancers and Coach Montiel were able to get the timeout off.
Excellent hustle there by Vince Behringer hasn't been excelling well from three-pointers today. He's 1 for 6 on field goals, but expect him to continue shooting. He's one of the best shooters of this team.
Yeah, and that was a great hustle play there by Harlan Banks, and almost even a better hustle by Coach Montiel to get the timeout off. He had probably like 3/4 of a second, I'd say, to get that one called.
Yeah, this St. Francis team is rooted in hustle. You could say that again.
Yeah, another great word to describe them is effort, as you see on their practice jerseys.
Yeah, put in 110% effort in every play, and
good things will happen.
Good things will happen. Winning record by a long shot.
Yeah. Banks is going to drive in, get the little push-off jumper. It's going to rim out. Corbett with the rebound. Tracy's going to give it into Corbett. Corbett's going to dump it off to Teresi. To Brulette inside, blocked by John Frazier. Lancers running the 3-on-2 fast break, led by Brian Laundrie. Dumps it off to Harlan Banks underneath, and he's going to put the right-hand layup up and in. Give the Lancers a 2-point lead.
Harlan Banks, 4 for 5 tonight. He's been a stud on offense, defense, getting steals. He's doing everything.
Yeah, he's a scrappy hustle player the Lancers need. He's always there to provide a spark and give the Lancers a good momentum shift. Broulette's going to be wide open for three, and he's going to connect. First third three-pointer of the night. And give the Bells a 1-point lead, their first lead since the early second quarter. Kerr, hard drive, going to draw a foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Isaiah Kerr was 0 for 2 from free throws earlier this game. He hopes to go 2 for 4. So 0 for 3 now. 1 for 4.
Kerr's second free throw is also no good. And a sloppy loose loose ball foul is going to get called on him. I believe that's going to be his third of the game. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, and got to accept the gifts and make the most of every foul line opportunity.
Excuse me, that was Kerr's second foul of the game, so
not terrible, but
not great. Yeah,
not ideal.
Bounce pass into the lane, intercepted by John Fraser. He's going to run the fast break. He's going to give it to Everett, to Lundy. Lundy's going to dump it off to Banks inside the key. No good. Rebound by Fraser. He's going to put it up and in. Great offensive rebounding by the Lancers there to keep the play alive.
Yeah, and good hustle by John Fraser. He was the one who stole the ball in the first place, and only right for him to finish.
Reach and fouls and a call on John Fraser. And that reach and foul by John Fraser is his third, so he's going to have to go to the bench for a few minutes. That's probably for the rest of the quarter. Roulette, quick 3, no good from the corner. Little scramble for the rebound. And Launder's going to fall on it, and the Bells are going to be able to get a timeout off.
A lot of hustle there for the Bellarmine Bells.
Yeah, a lot of hustle on both sides to start off the second half, Ryan.
Absolutely. It's been a very eventful third quarter. 3:28 left. St. Francis owns a 1-point lead, and they hope to add to that.
Alvarez guarded closely by Everett on the left wing. Drives in, draws a foul.
The fouls keep adding up for St. Francis. Something they don't want to continue doing if they want to walk away from this game feeling victorious.
Yeah, the Lancers have 4 fouls in the second half. Bells only have 1. Corbett posting up. Washington dumps it off to Brulette. Brulette back out to Alvarez, guarded closely by Everett. Back into Brulette on the post, and he's going to draw another foul. Lancers' 5th foul of the half. 2 more, and the Bells are going to be in the bonus.
Yeah, definitely don't want the Bells to be in the bonus, especially this late in the game.
Corbett in the post, guarded by Washington. Spin shot, defended well, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds off Corbett. Lundy on the right wing, driving in. It's going to get deflected out of bounds. Lancers ball on the baseline. Lundy's going to hop step off the inbound pass, lay it up and in.
Good vision there by Brylan Lundy.
Brulette's pass is stolen by Washington. He's running the break. Poked out by Brulette, but it is going to be called a reach-in foul. The Lancers are going to get an inbound on the baseline.
It was a good steal by Dallas Washington to set the play. Now time for things to slow down a bit and for St. Francis to add to their lead. They have a 3-point lead right now, 46-43.
Everett's going to get the inbound pass off to Banks to Lundy. Lundy, deep three. Well short off the front iron.
3 for 8 from Brylan Lundy tonight from field goal.
Yeah, he's definitely a better inside scorer than he is outside.
Without a doubt.
Great pass anticipation by Gavin Everett. He's going to go up, draw a foul. And Gavin Everett's going to go to the line for 2 with just under 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Lancers by 3.
Yeah, Gavin Everett has been everywhere tonight. Good steal, and he's looking to go 2 for 2 from foul line.
Everett's first 3 throws up and good as TJ Mattel and Isaiah Kerr are going to check back into the game for Brylan Lundy and Harlan Banks. Gavin Everett's second free throw is going to rim out. Launder's going to bring the ball up for the Bells, taking his time. Guarded by number 3, TJ Motil. Corbett on the wing. Trusty's going to drive in. Pass is going to be nearly intercepted by TJ Motil.
It's going to be a close fourth quarter. That's all I know.
Yeah, these rivalry games between the Lancers and Bells have tended to do that over the years for sure, as it's easily one of the biggest rivalries in Bay Area high school sports.
History speaks for itself.
Corbett's going to spin, and Dallas Washington's going to draw the offensive foul. Corbett doesn't like the call, but it looks like from up here, from our angle, he threw an elbow.
Yeah.
Curzonero cross court to Washington. Washington for 3. He hasn't missed tonight. That's his first miss of the night. And that's not a great first miss. That one really wasn't close.
Almost finished the day perfect, 5 for 6. He had the hot hand earlier in the first half. I want to see him shoot the ball a lot more, though, the second half. Because when he gets hot, he gets hot.
Yeah, Dallas Washington has showed how proficient he can be from behind the arc. As you just said, 3 for 4 tonight.
So Harlan Banks is in the game now, checking in for Zay Kerr.
3 from Launder. Step back off 1 foot is up and good. That was an impressive shot right there.
Timeout called. Or they're actually just
clock confused. Oh, yeah. Fixing the net. There, yeah.
A little bit of a rest for both sides. It's been a back and forth third quarter for sure.
Yeah, no team has really been able to pull away at all. This game's been, I'd say, within 3-4 points almost the entire game, minus those first 4 minutes.
It's all about momentum shifts, but both sides have been performing pretty well.
Everett's pass is deflected. Grabbed right back by Washington. He's going to drive, and he's going to draw a foul. You can hear that slap all the way from up here. Banks is going to inbound to Motil. Motil off the sideline. Going to be stolen by Corbett. Yeah. Good. Corbett underneath. Great defense from Dallas Washington. He's going to bring it up, but slow down the tempo.
Yeah, run out the clock. That's what you want to do in this situation.
Yeah, Lancers going to have the last shot if they won. It does like they are going to take it. Lotilda Washington, just under 10 to go. Washington fumbles his dribble. It's going to go out of bounds. Those are going to get the ball. Dallas Washington with a sloppy turnover.
Definitely not what you want for St. Francis.
Yeah, especially in this close of a game where it's neck and neck. You can't afford those.
Yeah, at this point you just want to ensure that the scoreboard stays 47-46 if you're St. Francis.
Roulette with 3 on the clock's going to put up a 3, no good. Rebound by Corbett, he's going to flip one up. That one's going to be short. As the third quarter comes to the end, St. Francis Lancers 47, Bellarmine Bells 46. With the fourth quarter coming up in just a few short moments.
It's going to be a good one. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Would you want to go to that one, actually? And then you want to go to the middle? Sure. Is that cool? Sweet.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Fourth quarter. It's going to be a good one. 47-46 St. Francis.
Banks on the nice back cut pass from Kerr, and he's going to lay it up and in. Harlan Banks showing off that athleticism, getting up over the defenders and laying it in. Launder's shot is up, no good. Banks is going to get it. Tip and rebound from Kerr, no good. The Bells have a fast break. Kerr's getting back, and he's going to make a play. But Nate Teresi's still going to be able to
almost got there in time. Seemed like he covered at least 10 meters.
And a sloppy backcourt call is going to get called on the Lancers.
That was a pretty high-scoring third quarter, Sammy.
Yeah, both teams went back and forth that whole time. Took care of the basketball. As Broulette's going to get the and one. Foul's going to be called on Isaiah Kerr. That's going to be his third of the game. Broulette's going to convert the and one free throw. Give the Bells a 2-point lead with just over 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Eric Globo on the left wing. Back to Kerr. Lundy driving in. Going up on Corbett. Going to be called a jump ball. Bells are going to gain possession.
Nothing really doing there for Rylan Lundy. Good hustle, though, nonetheless. 6:45 left to go. Down by 2 for St. Francis.
Great defense by Eric Globo, and Banks going to force the bad pass turnover. Banks in the post to Eric Globo on the baseline. Back out to Vince Behringer. He's going to try and shoot a contested shot. It's going to get deflected. Lancers come back down with the rebound. Kerr with 10 on the shot clock. looking for something. Banks to beat the shot clock buzzer. He's going to score. Give the Lancers a much-needed bucket on a very sloppy possession.
Yeah, what a finish to that. It was totally back and forth, right down to the wire. But Harlan Banks took initiative, got to the basket when it mattered most. 51 all.
Rylan Lundy's going to jump the passing lane, but Banks is going to be able to recover for him. Corbett posting up on Eric Globo. His shot's going to be short, rebounded by Kerr. Kerr's going to drive in and kick to Banks. To Eric Globo on the left wing. His three, no good. Rebounded by Kerr. And he's going to draw a foul.
Great offensive rebound for Isaiah Kerr right there.
Isaiah Kerr had 2 great rebounds within a 15-second span there. It's a great hustle for him, and that show you why he's going to play Division I basketball next year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's had 4 offensive rebounds so far this season.
Behringer's 3 is up and good off the inbounds pass. That's going to force the Bells to take a timeout.
Yeah, that's the Vince Behringer we know.
Yeah, when Behringer is able to get an open shot and set his feet, he's almost money every time.
Yeah, the St. Francis 3-point record holder. Most 3-pointers in the game. On display.
Back after the timeout, Broulette's going to inbound it to Launder. Full court pickup press from Brylan Lundy. Great defense from Isaiah Kerr. He's going to knock it out. Bells are going to retain possession on the baseline. Just under 5 to go. Lancers with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, this is in St. Francis' hands. If they can get a stop on defense and add to their lead, they'll be in business.
Pearson's 3 from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Kerr. He's going to run the break, give it to Banks underneath. He's going to lay it up and in. The Isaiah Kerr-Harlan Banks connection is going to force the Bells to call yet another timeout.
I like that duo. Isaiah Kerr, Harlan Banks, getting dimes.
Yeah, they've both been on varsity since sophomores, and it shows you why. Their chemistry is so good together.
Varsity since sophomores club. All right, welcome back, everyone. 56-51, St. Francis. Up by 5. They're in a good position, Sammy. Yeah, 8 for 11, 16 points. All hard fought. I don't know about that one. Yeah, exactly. Another hot hand has been Dallas Washington. He's been 5 for 6. I want to see him get some playing time in the last few minutes of this game. Yeah, the St. Francis team does have quite a bit of depth they can rely on.
Corbett's going to go 1 of 2 from the line. Rebound by Gavin Everett. Lundy on the left wing. He's going to give it to Behringer in the post. Behringer with a Dirk fadeaway off one leg. Well short.
3:38 left to go in this ball game. If that Behringer step back went in, out of it.
Alvarez step back. Great shot is good. Over to Lundy. Lundy driving in, kicks to Behringer. Behringer 3 from the left wing. This is a big shot. He hits.
And he's getting hot at the right time, Sammy.
Yeah, Vince Behringer is giving the Lancers a 2-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, he's had 2 clutch shots. Couldn't come at a better time.
Yeah, I agree. He's been in the right place at the right time tonight. Corbett's sloppy shot, no good. Rebounded by Lundy on the fast break, sloppy pass. Gavin Everett's going to draw a lucky foul to give the Lancers possession.
Sammy, these next 2 free throws are going to be clutch.
Yeah, this is a 1-on-1, so he's got to make this first one, and he doesn't. Great rebound by John Frazier. He's double-teamed Coach Meltill with the great hustle to get the timeout.
Good hustle play right there.
Yeah, both from John Frazier and Coach Meltill.
Absolutely.
Everett inbounding underneath the hoop for the Lancers. He's going to throw the safety valve pass to Brylan Lundy. Back to Everett. He's going to set up the offense, give it to Banks. Back to Frazier. Swings to Everett. Lundy, top of the key 3. Just short.
And that's when St. Francis wants back. Let's see if they can execute on defense.
Brulette on the left wing for 3. He's been money all night. He connects again to give the Bells a 1-point lead with 2:07 to go in the game.
Just over 2 minutes left. And I wouldn't go for 3 if I'm St. Francis unless it's
Behringer, deep three, no good. Not the highest quality shot, especially in this type of a situation. Oliver is going to pump fake past the Brulette. Brulette from 3 again. He's going to hit.
And you can tell Coach Model wants them to hit 2-point shots.
Yeah. And he's going to take a timeout to calm everyone down.
This one's going to come down to the wire.
Welcome back. Minute 23 to go. Lancers down 4. They need a bucket. John Frazier, big 3. He connects!
Big 3 right there for John Frazier.
Oh, Rylan Lundry's going to force the turnover.
This is what you want if you're St. Francis.
Great.
70 seconds left.
Yeah. Great heads up play to shift the momentum. TJ Motel's going to check in for Gavin Everett to inbound underneath on the right baseline. Lundy's going to get the inbound pass. He's going to put the layup up and in. Brian Lundry with a great play.
Good shot by Brian Lundy. His 4th of the day.
Behringer on Brulette. Brulette's going to drive on Behringer. His layup's no good. Rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Bells. Lancers ball. 50.8 seconds to go. Lancers by 1.
Can this game get any closer than this?
Yeah, this game could be just this much better if there were students in here as well.
That's true. Just over 40 seconds left.
Frazier to Motel. Slowing down the offense. Motel's going to give it to Behringer. Behringer for 3. Long rebound by Banks. And Banks is going to draw a foul. He's going to the line for a 1-and-1.
So St. Francis is stepping up at the right time. They're down 4 it seems like a minute ago. All of a sudden, 64-63. Two big plays.
Yeah, big free throw here for Harlan Banks. It's a 1-and-1. So he's got to make this to give the Lancers a cushion. Go to sub coming. Gavin Everett's going to check right back in for TJ Motel.
Yeah, it might be the biggest free throw of the game. So taking a timeout at the right time, talking it over.
All right, we're back after the timeout. Harlan Banks at the line shooting a big 1-and-1 to hopefully extend the Lancers' lead.
Yeah, leading by 2 would put you in a much more comfortable position than leading by 1.
Banks' first 3 throws up and good. Ice in his veins.
Let's see if they can go up 3.
Banks' second free throw up and good, giving the Lancers a 3-point lead. Bola Globo is going to check back in for the Lancers. That's Broulette's going to inbound. He's going to give it to Alvarez, guarded by Everett. Alvarez is going to give it across court to Corbett. Corbett to Pearson. Pearson to Broulette. Broulette's going to try and drive in. Yes, they do. Broulette's going to drive in, throw up a no-look shot, rebounded by Eric Globo. And Gavin Everett's going to get the ball and get fouled. He's going to get on the line for a big 1-and-1 to hopefully put this game away.
Yeah, and I don't know about that Bellarmine shot selection, Sammy. Seemed like they should have taken the open 3 moments ago, but St. Francis, Coach Miltel will certainly accept the situation. Let's see if they can extend the lead.
Yeah, no-look shot is definitely not the shot you want in crunch time.
Yeah.
Especially down 3.
You can
Everett's
say that
first
again.
3 throws up and good to make this a 2-score game.
Just under 7 seconds. Doesn't seem like Bellarmine can do a whole lot to get in the win column.
And Everett's going to knock this one down. Gavin Everett with 2 huge free throws to hopefully put the game away. Lundy's going to jump the passing lane. Oslunder's going to turn the ball over, and John Fraser's going to come up with it, and that is going to end the game. The St. Francis Lancers are going to take down the Bellarmine Bells by a score of 68-63. And an absolute thriller of a game.
Yeah, ball game right there. Two clutch guys, Harlan Banks and Gavin Everett. They clutched up from the free throws and brought it to the score that you see, 68-63. Just all around hustle from both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and kudos to Gavin Everett for sure stepping up in place of Isaiah Kerr in those last 4 minutes after he fouled out. Also got to credit John Fraser for that big 3 when the Lancers were down 4, and then that forced turnover by Brylan Lundy to give the Lancers the ball back and that score.
Yeah, for sure. Vince Behringer, too, had 2 clutch 3-pointers. And, yeah, great all around. Especially Harlan Banks had a heck of a game, 8 for 11 on field goals. And he's getting interviewed understandably.
Yeah, Dallas Washington also had a stellar first half, 5 for 6 shooting, with 13 points to go along with that. A lot of guys contributing from the Lancers tonight.
Yeah. Several game balls can be given away. Dallas Washington, Harlan Banks. That's a good sign.
Yeah, good sign. Shows the Lancers have a lot of depth on that roster, and a couple of these guys are young guys too.
Yeah, Dallas Washington, just a freshman, but he had a good few shots earlier on in the game. He had a couple block shots, and all hustle from him. All hustle from the entire team.
Yeah, and the final for Mountain View, California, once again, Lancers 68, Bells 63.
Yeah, St. Francis will be improving to 9-2, and their ranking in the state and CCS will hopefully, also increase as well. Looking good for St. Francis.
Yeah, this is Sammy O'Brien and Ryan Agdassi. We say goodnight to you from Alumni Gymnasium. We'll see you next time.